Hey, welcome to Cow-Free Kicks. On this channel, I review leather-free sneakers only, and this video is all about the on-running CLOUDRUNNER 2. Welcome to the channel. If you've not seen one of my videos before, I always look into 5 different categories when I review a pair of sneakers, and then at the end of the video, I will give these on-running CLOUDRUNNER 2s an overall rating out of 5 stars. If you do like what you see as you're going along, please do not forget to click the little thumbs up like button below on your device. And whilst you're down there, if you've not done so already, please show a little bit of extra support by subscribing to the channel. So let's start this review off as we always do by checking out these CLOUDRUNNER 2s on feet. Now this is currently available in 4 different colorways via the On Running website. The original CLOUDRUNNER is one of On Running's most famous and most popular silhouettes, and they've reimagined it to create the CLOUDRUNNER 2. Now I can't do a fair comparison between the two because I never tried on the version 1s, but these version 2s for me really do look good in hand and on feet. Obviously the most synonymous thing about a pair of On Running shoes is the fact that you get these air pocketed cutaways that run throughout this Helion superfoamed midsole unit. Now this particular pair here has some hexagonal cutaways. Now the shape of the cutaway does for me impact the comfort a lot, so we'll talk about that more in the comfort section of the video, but I do think they look really good in hand and on feet. The upper of the sneaker as well is made from 100% recycled polyester. Now that means that at least 30% of the materials used in this shoe is made from recycled content. It's really soft towards the toe box, and then it's got TPU overlays keeping all of these various materials together. As you move towards the middle of the foot, you've got the On Running branding. There's also a tiny bit of 3M reflective detail On Running branding just at the bottom of the lace loops. Then you get towards this kind of hardened canvas material around the branding for the On sneaker, and then as you move towards the rear of the shoe, it's quite basic, quite simple. You can see there's quite a thick cutaway there for the midsole unit, and as you move towards the other side of the sneaker, it's just a mirror image of the outside of the shoe. Towards the tongue, you've got more On branding running throughout, just this lace loop holder here running through the shoe, and then you've got more On branding at the top of the tongue and on the insole for the sneaker as well. The tongue is nice and aerated, and it's quite a nice soft foam. As you move towards that outsole of the sneaker, you can see that this Helion superfoam midsole makes a lot of contact with the ground, and then they've put hardened rubber in the areas of most wear, which is towards the heel and towards the toe, and they've also used a cut on this rubber that stops any stones apparently from sticking whilst you're walking and running. But overall I just think they're a really good looking shoe. The only thing I don't like about them is the fact that they come with incredibly thin pencil laces. I just don't think that offers enough stability when I'm doing my shoelaces up. I think just a thicker pair of laces would have done me, but overall I do think they're a really good looking shoe. Now I want to move on to their comfort, where I want to talk more about this CloudTec phase midsole. In the comfort test, where I'm going to put them to the test on my back doorstep. Just another up close of these hexagonal air pockets that you get with the CloudTec technology on this CLOUDRUNNER 2. They run right through the sneaker, so from one side to the other, and they're really easy because of the hexagonal shape to collapse just with touching them with your fingers here. You can see from the step test that they offer really nice responsive give and bounce back, and to be honest, I was incredibly surprised by the level of comfort that I got from these On Running shoes, not only underneath my feet but on top of my feet as well. Now I have tried on some previous versions of On Running silhouettes. The Cloud Surfers are really nice because they have kind of collapsing windows that are shaped and tilted towards the toe box, and as they tilt towards the toe, your foot moves forward and you get a really nice amount of responsive give and bounce back with them. Unfortunately, the shoes that have more of a, is it a trapezoid shape, so they kind of have like this with flat on the top, I don't think they work very well with on-running sneakers at all, and also the versions that have just the square cutaways. But because these have the hexagonal cutaways with the pointy edges underneath both of those flat horizontal lines, you get really, really good give, especially towards the heel of these. I found them a really nice ride under feet, and the responsive bounce back you get from that Helion superfoam midsole is really good as well, all the way from toe to heel. And then on top of your feet, you've got lovely padding around the ankle, and you've also got some really nice foam padding with the tongue, and that comfort continues inside the shoe as well. Now fit wise, I would go true to size. I've got perfect length UK size 10 feet in a pair of Nike shoes, and that size translates very well with on running. I felt there was really nice amount of room in the toe box lengthwise, and I've got slightly wider than average feet, but this is really nice wide toe box. It's got a really nice wide opening for the foothold as well. I found them really easy to get on and off, and no issues with width at all. But also, if you do have extra wide feet, they also do extra wide pairs that are available through their website as well. So overall, a really, really nicely surprising and very, very comfortable pair of sneakers. Now I want to move on to their weight, where I want to pop them on the scales. Coming in at 292 grams per shoe. That is a great weight for these on-running CloudRunner 2s. I consider any sneaker that's below 350 grams to be lightweight. Anything below 300 is incredibly lightweight, and anything above 400 is just a bit too heavy. So coming in at 292, considering the amount of midsole comfort that you get with these and the amount of materials that they've used on the upper. Now, it does feel very lightweight towards the front of the shoe, but there's much more weight towards the rear of the sneaker, and it does have a nice hardened heel cup. So you're definitely going to get enough support for these if you are going to wear these for running. But I think these transition incredibly well as an everyday lifestyle shoe. So your feet aren't going to get weighed down by wearing these all day because of their incredible weight. Now I want to move on to their breathability, where I want to pump this upper full of smoke to see how breathable it is. Really nice result in the breathability test. The areas of the shoe that have this very well perforated lightweight mesh, like the toe box and also just here towards the end of your toes and the start of your foot, offer really, really good breathability. The smoke escapes so quickly and in such large amounts that even though the smoke didn't escape from the areas of the sneaker that have got this heavier set material from the middle of the foot and towards the back of the shoe, I think the front of the sneaker is going to offer you enough breathability that you are going to have nice airy feet when you wear these in the hotter summer months. So overall, a really, really nice result in the breathability test. And that's going to move me on to their price. Now these set me back £140, and I think for what you get with this sneaker, I do think the build quality looks really nice. I do think they really look good on feet. I think there's something slightly different. I just think overall, the amount of comfort you get as well and breathability, I think that's a very fair price at £140. And that's going to lead me on to my overall score for these, and it's a very easy 5 stars. Now I was very surprised because a lot of pairs of on-running sneakers I've tried on before, I haven't found that the sole offers that much comfort, but just look for the shoes that have the tilted, slightly tilted forward holes within this CloudTec midsole unit, or the hexagonal ones that are going to offer really, really nice squishy comfort underfoot, because it really does make a massive difference. Because On do make very nice and good looking shoes that are lightweight and offer breathability, but when you don't get that same result from the midsole unit, it can be disappointing. But these for me are a very easy 5 stars. Now if you've liked what you've seen, please do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up right before you leave. You can also follow me on Instagram, drop any comments below, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.